Good day, kids. I'm your math tutor, Ms. Chang. Today, we're going to look at a question from the primary school Olympiad math series. The question is, 2018 squared minus 2017 squared plus 2016 squared minus 2015 squared and so on, following the same pattern until 2 squared minus 1 squared. At first glance, this might look like a sequence problem, but actually it's not just about sequences. There's a smarter way to solve it. So today I'm going to explain how we can approach this question in a simple and clever way. All right, let's take a look at this sequence. You'll notice that this sequence can't be directly solved using the sum of a sequence formula. For Olympiad students, it's important to understand that relying only on school-level math knowledge won't be enough. To solve Olympiad problems, you need to learn additional mathematical concepts beyond the standard curriculum. Besides using your logical thinking and reasoning skills, you also need to expand your mathematical knowledge beyond what is taught in school. So today, I want to introduce the theory of the difference of squares. A squared minus b squared equals a minus b times a plus b. I know that most Olympiad math students prefer to understand the logic behind a concept rather than just memorizing it. So I'll explain how the difference of squares formula is derived. Okay, let me explain the logic behind the difference of squares theory. Let's use squares to prove this. Imagine we have two squares, one large square with a side length of a and a smaller square with a side length of b. The blue area in the middle represents the difference in their areas. We will use this difference in area to prove the difference of squares law. First, let's calculate the blue area using the basic method. Subtract the area of the smaller square from the area of the larger square. The area of the large square is a times a, so that's a square. For the smaller square, its area is b times b, so that's b square. So remember, on the left-hand side, we have a square minus b square. Next, let's use a second method to calculate this area on the next page. Okay, let's explain the right-hand side of the formula. Please take a look at this diagram. We can rearrange the leftover shape by cutting it into two rectangles, the grey one and the blue one. Next, we rotate the grey rectangle upwards and place it next to the blue rectangle. Now, we have a long rectangle. Looking at this long rectangle, the width is a minus b, and the length is the sum of the two parts, which is a plus b. Since the area of a rectangle is calculated by multiplying the width by the length, we get a minus b times a plus b. Okay, so since both methods can calculate the area of overlap, we can conclude that the left-hand side, a squared minus b squared, is equal to the right-hand side, a minus b times a plus b. Hi, this allows us to prove the formula. So I advise you to remember this formula for future use, as it's commonly applied in different math topics. If you have an understanding of the difference of squares in your mind, you may later recognize when to use it, especially in sequence problems. All right, let's go back to our original question. Now that we understand the difference of squares concept, we can apply it directly. Let's recall the difference of squares formula. A squared minus b squared equals a minus b times a plus b. Using this formula, we break down each pair of squared terms. For example, 2018 squared minus 2017 squared equals 2018 minus 2017 times 2018 plus 2017. Since 2018 minus 2017 equals 1, we get 1 times 4035 equals 4035. Similarly, 2016 squared minus 2015 squared follows 2016 minus 2015 times 2016 plus 2015. Again, 2016 minus 2015 equals 1, so we get 1 times 4031 equals 4031. Following this pattern, we obtain a sum. 4035 plus 4031 plus 4027 plus 3. By understanding this trick, we can simplify long sequences of square differences into a much easier sum. To solve 4035 plus 4031 plus 4027 plus 3, we can apply the sum of an arithmetic sequence. The sum of an arithmetic sequence is the total of all the numbers in a sequence that follows a specific pattern. In an arithmetic sequence, each number is the previous one plus a constant amount called the common difference. To find the sum of the first n terms of an arithmetic sequence, you can use this shown formula where Sn is the sum of the first n terms, n is how many terms you're adding up, a1 is the first term, and is the last term you're including. All right, let's work through finding the sum of this arithmetic sequence. 4035 plus 4031 plus 4027 plus 3. So first, let's figure out how many terms there are. We can use the formula. We know the common difference is 4031 minus 4035, which is -4. Then we can use the formula for the nth term of an arithmetic sequence to find out how many term altogether in this sequence. N equal an a1d plus 1. So now we can plug in the values we know and equal 3, which is the last term. A1 equal 4035, which is the first term. D equal -4, which is the common difference. Substitute these into the formula. N equal 3-4, 035 over -4 plus 1. N equal 1009. Now that we know n is 1009, we can find the sum of the sequence using the sum formula. Therefore, sum of the sequence equal to 1009 over 2 times 4035 plus 3 equal 2,037,717, and we get the answer. If you got any questions, you are welcome to ask me. Or if you're looking for some extra help, come join my online tutorials. I make learning fun and easy, and you can choose to learn in English, Cantonese, or Mandarin, whatever works best for you. Want to get started? Just reach out. Email me at mathschoolhero@gmail.com or message me on WhatsApp. Just scan the QR code. Let's learn together. Blast off!